Hello everyone, how is the weather in your city right now? Well, whatever the weather in your city right now, I hope that you are enjoying it because right now it's raining cats and dogs. Raining cats and dogs? What does that mean? I'll show you. So there, you see it. So it's raining cats and dogs doesn't literally mean that there are dogs and cats falling from the sky, but instead it means that it's raining heavily. Now, why did I say it's raining cats and dogs instead of just saying it's raining heavily here? Simple. It's because our lesson for today is about idiomatic expressions. You're going to learn some idiomatic expressions in English. Okay, so before we have the examples, let's talk about the idiomatic expression first. What is the meaning of idiomatic expression? So just remember that an idiomatic expression is also known as idiom, and this is a phrase or a group of words that has a figurative meaning that is different from the literal meaning of each word. An idiom is also used to add color, depth, and nuance to the language, which can also be found in everyday conversation, literature, and various forms of communication. So, are you ready to learn? Because I'm going to give you 10 idiomatic expressions that you can review and then later on you can use it in your conversations with some native speakers. Okay? Let's start. So, let's start with number 1, and that is once in a blue moon. When you say once in a blue moon, this talks about the things that you don't usually do or you rarely do. This could also be an event that happens infrequently. So for example, I climb a mountain once in a blue moon. So that sentence says that you don't regularly climb the mountain. It could be you don't like it or it's not your cup of tea. Number 2, a piece of cake. Now, this does not literally mean that you're having a piece of cake or a delicious slice of cake that you are about to enjoy. When we say a piece of cake, it means that this is something that is very, very easy to do. For example, this English lesson is a piece of cake. And number 3, break a leg. Now, break a leg is not threatening at all. Okay, so when you say break a leg, it means that you wish someone good luck. So let's say that your friend is going to have an English speaking contest and you want to wish your friend a good luck. So you can tell your friend, you can do it, break a leg. And we have number 4, and that is to kill 2 birds with 1 stone. So again, just like the break the leg, this is not threatening at all. But this means to solve 2 problems at once. Okay? So for example, I decided to carpool with my colleague to the conference, not only to save money on transportation, but also to have time for networking. So it's like killing 2 birds with 1 stone. Number 5, to feel under the weather. So this one means to not feel well. So for example, your friends are inviting you to go shopping or watch movies with them, but then you're not feeling well. So you can tell your friends that like this, I'm really feeling under the weather today. I have a terrible headache. Okay, so that's 5. How do you do? Are you following? Now let's start with number 6. Speak of the devil. All right, so this is not something horror or scary at all. But speak of the devil means, let's say you and your friends are talking about someone, and then that particular person appears in that actual moment. So, for example, hey Tasha, speak of the devil, I was just telling Shiro about the new apartment that you bought. Okay, so for number 7 is see eye to eye. Now, see eye to eye means agreeing with someone. So let's say our situation here is about you and your colleague, and you're both working on a project and you're having an argument about something, and finally you're able to deal with it. So our example here is, although John and Sarah had different opinions on a project, after a long discussion, they finally found a common ground and began to see eye to eye. Number 8, we're almost finished. So let's have the 8th idiomatic expression, and that is jump on the bandwagon. Jump on the bandwagon means you are following a trend. So for example, you and most of your friends are doing this famous TikTok dance, and then there is one friend that hasn't done it yet. Okay, so for example, your friend's name is Lisa. So let's make a sentence about Lisa. Lisa doesn't really want to do that TikTok dance. She's just jumping on the bandwagon. Number 9 is come rain or shine. So this means no matter what. So it means that you have already decided to do something regardless the weather or regardless the situation. Okay, so for example, you and your friends have decided to watch the concert of Taylor Swift. Okay, so let's make a sentence. Rain or shine, we're gonna watch Taylor Swift and we're gonna see her performing live. And finally, we have number 10. That's the last one. And that is through thick and thin. So this one talks about you being loyal to someone. Okay, so when you're loyal to someone, you support that someone no matter what happens, either good or bad. Okay, so let's have an example. Despite all the challenges they faced, their friendship remained strong and they stuck together through thick and thin. Okay, so how did it go? Did you take note of those 10 idiomatic expressions? Because if you do, then you're doing a good job. But if you haven't, then that's fine. You can always review this lesson. You can always watch this video anytime you want. Okay, but before we go, I just want to say something, one last thing about the idiomatic expression. Okay, always remember that learning idiomatic expression is an important aspect of mastering a language and understanding the nuances of its speakers. Okay, understanding and using idiomatic expression is an important part of becoming fluent in an English language, because they are commonly used to convey emotions, ideas, and make more vibrant, or make the language more vibrant and interesting. Okay, just always remember that. Okay, you can always have time to practice this idiomatic expression. If you don't fully understand it yet, then I suggest don't use it yet, okay, to avoid misunderstanding. All right, and as I always tell you, thank you so much for spending your time watching this video. And if you have any questions, let me know through the comment section or send me a message through the official website of englishmastertutor.com. And just like what I always say, if you like watching this video and then if you learn from this video, then please show your love and support to me by subscribing to my channel. Thank you so much and have a great day. Bye.